Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Real Fun Lifestyle and Fishing. Well, here we are. It's coming towards the end of winter, and we are with our number one partner and one of our best mates, Dino from Rigmaster Tackle. Dino, welcome
Hi
aboard,
guys, welcome
mate.
aboard again. Last time we had a little bit of success, so.
Yep.
And he's lying to you, you can tell it's middle of summer.
Now we were a bit worried coming out this morning because of the amount of fog that was out here, but we've made it out here. And
Yes.
and you really do need to be careful, don't you, Johnny? When you're coming out in this kind of weather, Dino, you need to be really careful.
Well, you do it one channel marker at a time.
Yeah, exactly right. And Dino, you actually store the boat at Yoringa.
Yep.
And we still travelled out here really slowly just to be careful, yeah?
Absolutely.
So Dino, what are we out here trying to do today?
It's a big ask. Winter red. We're right at the end of August now, but we're there. If you get a fish now, it'll be a good one. But most likely we won't get a fish.
So that's plan A.
That's plan
right?
A.
Because you don't come out here this time of the year with just one plan, right? So we've got a couple of different things. Plan A is to have a crack at a winter red.
This time of year, Western Port is big calamari. Whiting are starting to come on, but there's monsters. We got a couple of twos the other day. My mate got a 2.5 yesterday. So they're still here. The water's pretty clear. So big ones. I'm talking 40 hoods, not the stuff you get out in that other little pond over there, you know. Big ones.
What do you think, Johnny? Should be a bit exciting, yeah?
Should be, mate. Once this weather once this fog lifts and we get a bit of sun,
Yep.
it should be a nice day. It's going to be a glass calm day by the looks of it. And it's always good to be out with you guys on the boat. So
Spectacular day yesterday, so we're not expecting any sort of swell to come in.
No.
The wind's been right down. Like you said, the water's nice and clear, so we are a red hot chance at getting a decent calamari. We're not sort of super confident on getting a red, but we may, and
You're not going to get one on the couch.
yeah, and there may be a
in front
gummy.
of a heater.
Maybe a gummy if we're lucky.
Yeah,
Now,
there's
Dino,
always a gummy out here. Yeah.
Now, Dino, you've got some new rigs that we're going to go through that you've now got on the market, which we've been fortunate enough to be using, and we're going to go into those, and we're using those today, right?
Right now? No.
No, okay.
No. Right, this time of year I use something special. I'll show you that.
Okay.
But in the next couple of weeks, when the snapper season is on, yeah, absolutely.
All right,
So I'm doing
sensational.
something a little bit special now because they're very timid.
All right, well,
I'll show you
guys,
later on.
stay tuned, and we will go through rigs, we will go through baits to see if we can give you guys a little bit of a guide and a tip on what to do when you come out in stuff like this. So stay tuned, guys, and enjoy the episode.
Dean, so these are a few rigs that you've made.
We just had a little snag on the bottom.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, so
Well, this is how my whole business started, really. Is me making little rigs and stick them in bags. So I make up this, and no, it's not a product because we sell all around Australia. And this is only really Western Port. So I tie that up at home with the loop on it. I chuck in a couple of Lumo beads. But this time of year, this is what I'm using. It's pretty much your Port Phillip style rig, which is a double snelled Ockie.
yeah,
They're super duper sharp, so when they hook up, you got to strike them. This time of year, the snapper coming up and they're chewing on it like bubble gum.
Yeah.
You see the rod, it's all like a little flatty bite.
Yeah.
So you got to try and You got to have a stab.
You gotta stab
You
it.
got to either strike it. If you're not, they'll usually just chew on it,
Yeah.
and they'll go away. Next month, they'll come back and inhale the whole thing,
Yeah.
and then we'll go. And I'll show you what rig circle hook.
To circles, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a nice tip. Like that's what we call a 1%er. A lot of people will fish the same rigs all year round,
Yep.
But you've got to mix it up, and this is from experience. I know this as well. Like those rigs,
Yeah.
definitely are the rigs
Yeah.
you use this time of year.
We don't have them as a product because everyone wants a different hook gap.
Yeah,
Everyone's going to want a different line, a different hook, and different hook gap. We just can't do it.
yeah,
So just twist them up yourself. We sell the hooks, the leader, and the swivels, obviously.
yeah,
And then twist them up. I keep them nice and close together because snapper have this beautiful habit of biting in between the hooks.
yeah.
And
Now,
they're big this time of year.
yeah. So, what sort of baits? We were talking about this before.
Yep.
You prefer one style of bait
Yep.
this time of year?
That's all I'll use this time of year, and that was caught yesterday.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And how? Do you want to give the viewers a show of how you put a bait on that?
I think I've knocked up a couple.
Yeah.
But basically, I would just put that first one in. I know you're supposed to put the second one in first and all that, but and I'll sit that on there. I go, yep, it goes in there. Simple as that. And that'll just sit in the current, swimming away. Hopefully has a bit of a chew in somewhere where the hook is, and I get a chance to jag the hook in there. And this time of year, you seem to always catch them just in the lip or in the cheek.
Yeah.
They're not swallowing these down.
No, they're not.
Nah.
They're not aggressive. They're just
Nah.
they're those because the water temp's so low. It's probably about what 12 degrees. I think we were saying on the sounder.
Yeah,
something
it's
like
12. Well, it's lower here.
that. Yeah, it's 12 degrees. So that window of opportunity where they bite during the day is very very small. And when they do have a crack, it's only a little.
Yep. Well, we're just on sunrise now, not that you can see it because the fog's rolled in. But first light, we've got the start of the run-in tide. We're probably only going to have a half an hour window
Yeah.
if we get a fish.
Yeah.
And then you sit here for another 3 hours and hope.
Yeah.
And if we don't, then we'll
Go to Plan B.
go catch some bigger ones than this, hopefully.
Yeah. Stay tuned, guys.
Fingers crossed we'll get one.